Alright, so I'm here for a rare face webcam video. Sorry the lighting isn't perfect and everything. Obviously I'm more backlit than I am frontlit, and that's not spectacular. I really have no front lighting at all. Just we're not quite set up for that yet. But as you probably know from watching some of my previous videos, we moved recently, and in the move, just some things, setting up the office and such. It's nice to have an office, no longer be my bedroom. But I did order something, and because it was a move, and I ordered this back in June, and it showed up now, and I moved in July, I couldn't order it to my house, obviously, with moving. I'm not exactly sure where I was going to be, so I ordered it to my parents' house. And it is the 4K Ultra HD plus Blu-ray Zack Snyder's Justice League Trilogy set. Now, with it being ordered to my parents' house, I had to go pick it up from their house after I moved and such. And the issue was my dad sent me this picture. And this isn't their fault. This is whatever happened with Amazon delivered this. And so you can see, you can see right over there that it came in damaged. And damaged quite badly. He opened it up and showed me that all the discs were fine, but when you're paying this much, almost $100 for this set, and it's really a collector's item, you don't want it to be damaged like that. So I ended up returning it, and the great thing is it was delivered to my parents on the day that it was released, and then I put in the complaint, that, hey, it was damaged, and to Amazon's credit, the very next day, they received the newer copy, and then since it was at my parents' house, I had my sister return for me. And it's cool, Amazon actually does returns through Kohl's. So my sister returned through Kohl's for me. And then that next weekend, I went and visited my parents and picked it up. So here it is. It's going to be kind of hard at first, the plastic on it. There's that big glare. You can see my desktop wallpaper glaring there from one monitor. And then me recording it glaring on the other monitor. But let's go ahead and remove the plastic. I'm going to have some better up-close photos coming up. We can go ahead and get rid of that image there. I'm going to have some up-close photos that I'll insert in as I kind of talk about reviewing it. But for the unboxing, we're going to go ahead and do this here. So removing the plastic, and we're going to kind of talk about it as I unbox it. So just removing the plastic there. Still a glare, but not nearly as bad as before. It's kind of cool. It's got the 6 members of the Justice League on it. You can see Superman in the black suit, Wonder Woman and Batman up top, with the Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg at the bottom. This little piece kind of, I guess, comes off that way. Yeah, and then it's got a little sticky piece there or something. Yeah, a little sticky piece that can come off. There we are. And this piece, I guess I can just throw away, because that's kind of just the little plastic or cardboard little piece there. And then there appears to be some type of a plastic sleeve. How does this work? Yes, so plastic. Oh, that's nice. Look at this. So watch. The text is on the plastic sleeve. That's pretty cool. And then it can open up, and that's what it looks like on the front. The glare is now completely gone with the plastic sleeve gone. And then on the side, so that's what will be seen on my bookshelf. And then on the back is just all the information for each of the movies. And it kind of has a grungy look to it all throughout. So like the characters are very crisp and clear, and then kind of grunge surrounding it. As you can see, all the grunge around. Even on the side, there's a little bit of grunge in the background. And the back, kind of the grunge all over. So that's kind of cool. From this side, it looks like this, and then the bottom and the top, you can see the plastic for the discs. And as we open it, oh, look at that, that's cool. So we kind of got some art from Man of Steel here. You can actually tell by looking at Superman's hair that that is indeed Man of Steel. Yes, I'm gonna make sure I'm correct, yes. And then on the other side, we have the Batman v Superman art. And then as we open it up again, it appears we have Man of Steel, both the 4K and the Blu-ray. And then some type of book, which we'll look at in a second. Let's go ahead and close that side up again. Open this side, we have Batman v Superman, the 4K and the Blu-ray. And it is worth noting that it is the Ultimate Edition, the Ultimate Cut. And then we have the Justice League here. And when we open that up, we get Justice League disc 1 and disc 2 for 4K and Blu-ray. Into Zack Snyder's Justice League, making sense why you need 2 discs to watch the whole 4-hour movie. So I have it down in front of me right now. I'm about to pull up some things to show. One thing I'll say is the art for Justice League looks great because it's the darker color palette that we're used to with Zack Snyder films, but there is a little bit of brightness to the colors for Wonder Woman and for Flash, and even a little bit on Aquaman, and the red kind of shines with Cyborg. So that is pretty cool. Now, going through each of these, it is worth noting that I see it says Ultimate Edition for Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. So I assume that the theatrical cut is nowhere to be seen in that. Good. I've only watched the theatrical cut once, and it was in theaters. And I don't plan on watching it ever again. I just watched the Ultimate Cut because that is the real version. Same thing with Justice League. The theatrical Justice League is nowhere to be seen. This is just Zack Snyder's Justice League. Again, good. I've only ever watched Justice League once, and it was in theaters, and I never plan on watching it again. But Zack Snyder's Justice League in 2 parts, disc 1 and disc 2, for both 4K and for Blu-ray. And the same for Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition. 1 4K disc, 1 Blu-ray disc, and Man of Steel, 1 4K disc, 1 Blu-ray disc. Now let's take a look at this pamphlet that it came with. And let's see what this is. It is wrapped in plastic, so I am going to have to carefully cut it. Always cut away from yourself. Be very careful because I have no idea what this is. And I want to make sure that I am being careful not to damage anything, but also not to damage myself. All right, let's take a look and see what this is. It looks to be several postcards type things. Let's be careful as we open this. Okay. This is very cool. Okay, so this is the first one. I don't know quite what this is, but it is some type of design that looks pretty cool. But it's like, okay, that's cool. But now this is interesting. Look at this. Wonder Woman, Aquaman, and Martian Manhunters. So, yeah, there you can go. You can see Arthur, Diana, and John. And just, I like that art. That's very cool. And on the back, it just has JL. The next one, oh, these look like just like concept art pieces. This is very cool. Next one is Steppenwolf, Batman, and Cyborg. And it looks like Gotham in the background or something. But again, very, very cool art. On the back, again, JL. The next one is Black Suit Superman in a very comic book style where both of his hair and his suit have blue tints to it. How a lot of times in comic books, Superman's hair looks a little blue because it's hard to just show black without, lines and stuff. So, Black Suit Superman and Flash with Darkseid in the background. And that is very cool. You can tell that most of these are concept art because none of them actually, like, they have resemblance to the actors and actresses that play them, but they don't look exactly like them. Like, especially you can see here where it's resemblance to Jason Momoa and Gal Gadot, but it does not look just like them. Okay, now we have, this is cool, holographic actual photos of all of the members of the Justice League. This is cool. So we'll start with Aquaman, my favorite. And you can see the holographic photo, how it looks almost three-dimensional there. Next is Batman. Next is Flash. And just kind of that whole grunge thing in the holographic sense is very cool. Next we have Cyborg. There we go, that's a better grip on it. So again, as you turn it, you can see how the holographic works. And then next was Superman and then Wonder Woman, but I'm actually going to finish with Superman. So next is Wonder Woman here. That one looks really good three-dimensionally, and the whole background, how it moves in the holographic. And then finally, Superman in the black suit. Almost dropped it. So again, on video, it's not perfect, but this is very cool. I did not expect this at all these little art pieces. Both the holographic arts for each of the members of the Justice League, as well as the concept art. So this concept art, like, I was not expecting that at all. That's very cool. All 3 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All 7 members of the Justice League, along with Darkseid and Steppenwolf. Very cool. And, you know, with Martian Manhunter, technically not a member, but being there, I say 7 members. And then this, I don't know what this is, but this is cool. I don't know what I feel like this, you know, this has to have some form of meaning to it. It almost reminds me of the, you know what it might be? I wonder if it's the anti-life equation. Because the whole thing of like Earth has the anti-life equation and it's kind of like carved into the Earth. That might be what it is for. I don't know. It's interesting. It kind of reminds me of that, although there's no Omega symbol anywhere on it. But again, Omega doesn't mean dark anti-life equation. Omega was for the Omega beams that Darkseid uses. And then it's cool because it's like if you feel it, you can actually feel that like it's like almost carved into there, and you can see that on the back. I don't know if that's going to be shown on camera. You can kind of see it there. Yeah, see as I tilt it, you can see that it's raised on the back. Yeah, see that? It's raised on the back because it's depressed on the front, and it's shiny within the depressions. So there we have it, the Zack Snyder's Justice League Trilogy on 4K and Blu-ray. It was almost $100. So and looking at it, I'm very glad that I did the return and got the good one and not this. So, because especially looking at it, that would be sliced right back here. And yeah, although that's not going to damage any of the discs, it just does not look nice. And so there it is. Let's put it back in its plastic, and then we'll finish off today's video. There's text on the top as well. So please make sure if you're watching on YouTube to check out bitshoot.com/Aquafan. If you're watching on BitChute, check out my YouTube channel. Just search for Joshua Sanfilippo or Aquafan. Let's get this plastic off. And check out the Mines, the Parler, and the Gap. Just look for @Aquafan. Have an awesome day. And if you plan on checking this out, I'll put the Amazon link in the description. Have a great day.